What's going on, guys? My name's Simon. Welcome back to another video inside of Assetto Corsa. Today we are going to be taking on another challenge. Now, in the past we have done the cinematic challenge, we've done the inverted controls challenge. Today we are going to be doing an entirely different challenge. Today's challenge is my wheel versus my keyboard. Which one can I go faster on? Obviously the answer is going to be the wheel. It's just a question of how much I win by on the wheel. We are going to be doing this in a very, very special car on one of my favourite tracks. It is Michael Schumacher's 2004 championship winning F2004 by Ferrari at the Red Bull Ring. Seems as it was just the Styrian, was it the Styrian or Austrian Grand Prix? It was the Styrian Grand Prix recently, and while I was born the same year that this car won the championship, 2004, that can only mean one thing. And for the occasion, I shall be donning the hat. So, without further ado, let's get straight into it. Now, as I go around to start the lap, some of you might be wondering why I'm recording this in the middle of the night. Well, I'm not. It is actually 20 to 4 in the afternoon. I've just closed my curtains here just to improve the lighting because I got a new webcam. I'm not using my phone anymore, so I have this new webcam and just trying to improve the lighting. Obviously the sun, it just bleaches that half of my face, so I've got a lamp instead, so that should hopefully help the lighting ever so slightly. And well, I mean, you know, this is the time to test things out in the first few videos, so if I don't like it I can always go back to the phone and we'll see how it goes. But anyways, as we round the final corner, shift down into 4th gear, get a good run out of the final corner, and let's do this lap. I have done a few laps previous just to tune myself in, so here we go. Immediately I've run wide. I'm suffering a little bit with hay fever as well, folks, so you'll have to excuse if there's a little bit of sniffing, maybe a cough here or there. Oh, for goodness sake, I've got that corner wrong again. How am I doing this so badly? In my warm-up laps I was getting that corner perfectly. I don't know what I'm talking is what I'm doing. That's distracting me, I would imagine. But anyways, we will see if we can complete the lap. And that is going to be a no. It is going to be an extremely swift no as well. Look at that. Goodness me. We have traction control in this car, so I mean that should really be helping me not to spin out, but well, I mean, incompetence can't be solved by traction control, it would seem. Right, here we go for the lap. Quite slow through there, missed the apex, locked up on the way in, which certainly didn't help my exit speed at all. By the power of the Ferrari cap invested in me, I will put in a reasonably competitive time, hopefully. Ay, 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 ay. Missed the apex hugely there. And that wasn't great either, but it'll have to do. A little bit of track extending never hurt anyone. And as we come across the line, it's not going to be a great lap, but it is going to be a 1 minute 9.827. That is the benchmark. It's a pretty competitive lap time. It's nothing particularly special, but it will certainly do for me. Now comes the hard part of the challenge. Let's hit the keyboard. Right, here we go. On the keyboard, I have WASD as throttle brake left and right, and I have the comma and full stop keys as the gears. This can only go terribly wrong, so let's get it over and done with. Right, full throttle and first gear. Oh, this is interesting, isn't it? Oh, goodness me. I'm going very quickly through the pit lane. I forgot I was that far. Oh, goodness me. The turning is very interesting. It's certainly not what I expected it to be. Put it that way. It is... Well, I mean, the gears is easy. I can do the gears. It's just turning. Turning is the biggest problem here. There we go. That's the ticket. There we go. This is just fantastic. I am literally the best thing ever when it comes to turn 3 at Austria, when it comes to keyboard racing. Oh, that's not gone well, and I've cut the course, and the lap is invalidated. Not that we were on a fast lap, but anyway, look at that. Why is it turning so slowly? I don't know how I can turn it faster, unless I change it in the settings, obviously. But, well, I mean, that would be a bit cheaty, wouldn't it? I am running probably about 50 litres of fuel for this, which certainly isn't ideal. It's not what you should be doing when you're trying to hot lap. Oh my word, the steering there was just... Oh my goodness me, what is going on? Who knows? Right, up into 7th gear. I could have taken out some of that fuel, but I want it to be as close to my wheel time as possible. Oh my goodness me. This guy turns the wheel like... What's something written? Sloth. Goodness me, this is just... Right, turn 1. Down 3 gears. Turn it in. Cut the corner. That's absolutely fine. That's just... In reality, you'd get away with that. That's absolutely no problem at all. Now, going up the hill through turn 2, which isn't actually a turn, and up to turn 3. I'm late on the brakes there. Down to 2nd gear. Turn it in. Be very hesitant on the turn in because I'm on a keyboard. And now we accelerate down the DRS straight, even though we don't have DRS. Up into 7th gear. This thing has quite short gear ratios. Down into 3rd gear. Turn it in. And accelerate. That is fantastic. Up gears. 5th. Oh, that's not gone well. 4th. Right. Turn. Accelerate. I'm accelerating at a stupid lock angle, but whatever. And turn it again. 4th gear is really where it's at. Oh goodness me, this thing, if you are on throttle and you start to turn, it just does not turn at all. Right. Turn. Thank you. It's just about done what I wanted it to after some serious negotiating. Now, oh goodness me, I was looking down at the keyboard. 4th gear, what time's it going to be? It's 5, 6 gear. It's a 1:17, so we are literally 8 seconds off the pace. That is... Well, that is far from ideal. I needn't say that is just abysmal, really. But, well, I mean, there's plenty of time to be gained. If we can avoid going off, then that'll be a good start. But, well, I mean, this lap has basically just completely had it. So I'll see you guys on the start-finish straight, I suppose. Right, here we go for another lap. I have to say, thank goodness that this car has traction control, because controlling oversteer in this thing would literally be impossible. Right, turn 1. That's not great, but it'll have to do. Now, let's set our sights on turn 3. Turn 3 isn't that difficult, to be fair. I can do turn 3 relatively well, because it's going uphill, so it's quite easy on the brakes. Brake about now, down into 2nd gear, turn it in, that's far too slow, hit the sausage curb, and, well, I mean, I've lost about 20 million years there on the entry. Now we accelerate down towards turn 4. This is... certainly a very tricky corner because it's downhill braking. Down to 3rd gear, brake and turn and accelerate. That is fantastic. Now, this is... I'll tell you what, it's a very, very tricky thing to get a hang of. Oh, for goodness sake, I've missed... Oh, buttons are just so difficult. It's impossible, really. Right, here we go. Again. Let's see if we can do this. Buttons are very difficult to coordinate, but nevertheless, we will try our best. That was a good turn 1, to be fair. Now, let's just see if we can complete the rest of the lap. This is... Oh, already that's gone badly wrong. Oh, Oh, goodness me. Turn in. Just accelerate. Get through that corner. I don't know how I've managed to muck it up through there, but I have. And that's certainly not what you want. Now, 5th, 6th, 7th gear. Just concentrate. Oh, get off the gravel. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, that has gone about as bad as it could possibly go. And, well... Oh, I don't even have a clutch, so I can't spin turn it. That's... Oh, dear. I tell you what. You haven't seen me navigate those final 2 corners in anger yet, but they are very difficult on the keyboard. This guy turns the wheel so slowly, it's almost comical. I mean, that was a fantastic turn 1, to be fair. I don't think I've ever done it as good as that. And, well, I mean, that deserves a round of applause and a pay rise, to be honest with you. Breaking down into turn 3, or breaking up into turn 3, I should say. Turn in. It's quite clever how they've done this, because it depends on your speed and your gear and your accelerating as to how much you turn the wheel when you press the key to turn. Like, especially in the high-speed stuff, it doesn't want to turn at all, which certainly isn't great. But, well, I mean, that corner there has gone terribly badly. But we will carry on nonetheless. Down 1 gear, turn in. Just get through the corner, get through the corner, get through the corner. Accelerate. There we go, accelerating with literally 900 degrees of lock. And it's, oh, for goodness. You can see there. You can see there the one point where you need so much turn in, and it just does absolutely nothing at all. It literally turns like that much. Collecting oversteer in this thing would be an absolute nightmare. Thank goodness I have traction control. Right, in fact, this gives you a great opportunity to see just how bad these final 2 corners are. Look at that. You cannot do anything apart from run wide, and, well, the sparks glitch slightly, so apparently you just get set on fire, basically, when the bottom of the car scrapes along the ground. Now, let's see how we can do this. Down 3 gears, turn in, accelerate. That is fantastic. I will take that. Honestly, track extending doesn't matter. You can track extend there in real life and get away with it pretty much. Up into 7th gear. 2nd gear, turn in, accelerate, go. Just accelerate. There we go. Get out of dodge. There we have it. Now, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th gear, incredibly short gears on this thing. Braking down now. 3rd gear, turn in, accelerate, accelerate, accelerate. Go, 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 go. You have to just remember to keep the steering button absolutely put to the ground, and then basically just steer with the throttle. And, well, it's an unconventional strategy, but it works. And, well, I mean, just look at that. That is quite possibly the slowest way anyone has taken that corner in the history of man. And I've run wide because I couldn't steer enough. But still, we are going to come through, hopefully, and set a lap time. Let's see just how far off the pace it is. I've gone hugely wide there because I didn't brake. And that's never what you want. Get off the AstroTurf, Simon. Up into 6th gear and across the line. It's a 1 minute 16.693. What time did we set? We set a 1 minute 9.8. So that is literally 7 seconds off the pace. That is just unforgivable, really. Right, coming across the line. Let's start another lap. I'm thinking that I might have made a mistake when it comes to my track choice here because, well, I mean, there's so many gravel traps. I've completely cut turn. Well, that is just unforgivable, really. But we're going to carry on nonetheless. Up into 7th gear now. 290, almost 300 kilometers an hour as we come up here. Braking, 2nd gear, turn in, run wide. That's no problem at all. Just rejoin here, and there you go. Bob's your auntie. No problems there whatsoever. The stewards didn't see anything because there aren't any now. 2nd gear. I'm starting to think that maybe the Red Bull Ring wasn't the ideal place to do this challenge because there are so many gravel traps. Right, let's just... That was incredibly poor, but it'll have to do. Look at this, how slowly he turns the wheel. The analogness of this is just impossible because to turn the wheel more, you need to slow down. And, well, I mean, if you want to go fast, slowing down usually isn't the best strategy. It might surprise you to hear that, but coming from a veteran sim racer, I can tell you that is an absolute fact. Now, coming across the line. It's a 1:16.0. Right, let's go again. Okay, I completely just shafted the sausage there, and that's, well, I mean, it's never what you want to see, but, well, I mean, it'll have to do. We will sacrifice the floor of the multi-million-dollar Ferrari if it means a good lap time. That's really not how you take turn 3 at all, but it's how I've taken it, and hopefully it's going to improve our time ever so slightly. Well, it certainly won't, but, you know, hopefully it won't cost us too much time. Now, braking, accelerating. Oh, goodness me, that was very poorly taken. That's fine, just use the grass there, that's absolutely fine. Look at the amount of time we have gained, 1.2 seconds, and that is going to take us down to a 1:14.8. We might have cut the course, but we have gained 2/10, so I mean that's going to do us absolute wonders. I think I've gained 2/10 anyway. Hopefully I haven't lost 2/10 already. Go down the gears. Oh, goodness me, that was dreadful. We can still gain some time there, though, and that is absolutely perfect. I misclicked the key there. I think I was pressing Alt Grammar, which is, well, it's certainly not what you need to be doing. Now, down the gears, into second, turn in, and accelerate. That is absolutely perfect. It's just so important to keep your eyes on the screen for something like this, because it demands so much physical, well, mental and visual reactions. Not so much physical, because I'm just typing on a keyboard. I'm not even typing, I'm just playing on one. Now, look at this. I've taken that complex so well, it's almost scary. And as we come through the final 2 corners, he hasn't turned the wheel, but that shouldn't hinder us too much. As we come through the final corner, we've understeered massively because he was going so damn slow with the turning of the wheel. Up to the line we go, and it's actually slower. Well, that's never what you want. I don't know how I've done that, but I've just corrected oversteer on a keyboard, and that is frankly miraculous and should be written down in the Guinness Book of World Records as the greatest auto racing achievement in the history of man. I've taken that at literally the speed of sound, and that is frankly brilliant. Although I've taken this at literally the speed of a snail, and that is far from brilliant. And the same with that corner, and all the time that we gained we have now lost, but it is going to be a 1:14.5, and simply because we are out of time in this video, I am going to leave it there. I'm sweating profusely, by the way. That was incredibly stressful, you wouldn't even believe it. 1:14.5. I'm not sure what our best time was in the end. We set a 1:09.8 on the wheel, and then, well, we didn't even get close on, unsurprisingly we didn't get close on the keyboard. The hat really didn't do anything, and so shall be discarded as such. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do leave a like and feel free to subscribe. But apart from that, my name has been Simon, and I'll see you guys in the next video.